And after I wrote Emotional Intelligence, I looked at more than 100 of these models, some from corporations, some from NGOs, some from government. And it turned out that there was a common set of abilities that identified people who were outstanding, and it didn't have to do with your cognitive abilities. That was the surprise. Here's what I found. This is a kind of back-of-the-envelope assessment, but if you just look at cognitive abilities, IQ, technical skills, versus emotional intelligence, and by that I simply mean how we handle ourselves, how we handle our relationship, and you look at the competencies that organizations themselves have identified as the ones that distinguish our outstanding people from the average, it turns out that for jobs at every level, emotional intelligence abilities are about twice as common, twice as important in these models. The higher you go in the organization, the more it matters. So for top leadership positions, emotional intelligence is 80 to 90% of the competencies that organizations themselves have identified as what makes someone an outstanding leader. Interestingly, IQ is that blue line at the bottom. No matter what you do, if you have an MBA, if you're a top executive, if you're an accountant, what that means is that you have enough IQ to handle the cognitive complexity of that field. However, they never tell you this in school. This is the great secret. Once you're in the job, you're competing with people who are as smart as you are. IQ has a floor effect. And that means that your human abilities start to matter much, much more.